What's going on, everyone? Did you miss me? I know I missed you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a new year so far. Oh man. Ooh, man. It's been quite interesting. Oh, how have you guys been, huh? Hope you guys have had a hope you guys have been having a good year so far. Hope the new year's been better for you. Ah. Well, for me, I got to interview. I got to interview at a place um, in Tulsa for a drafting position. I said to be patient, but I think come come tomorrow, I'm gonna shoot them a little email and see, hey, are you guys still interested in me or what? So yeah, and also the Tuesday after this week, I either have a Zoom meeting with Western farmers or I have to go up to Anadarko, Oklahoma to interview for Western farmers. So I'm actually really surprised. I've been getting a lot of offers. I've been getting quite a few offers lately. So anywho, I've been meaning to do this. I've just been, oh man, I've just been too busy doing this, too busy doing that. And it's been cold as hell, man. But we're gonna do some reaction videos here. I won't bother with the live stream for right now. I want to react to some Sir Spooks and some maybe nukes. We'll have to see. All right, before we do that, let me shrink. Yeah, that should do it. All right. All right, let me get this up here. Wrong one. All right. All right. Okay, we'll start with seven scary videos you're not supposed to watch alone. This is for Spooks. Remember, links to the original video will be in the description box below. So, all right, you guys ready? I know I am. So, without further ado, let's go. Now, I don't know whether I've seen this yet or not, and if I have, I'll recognize it immediately, and we'll just move on.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 7 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin.
I don't think I've reacted to this one.
TikTok user The Celestial Fish posted a video to her
Celestial
account in December of 2025, which starts off with her being emotional and panicky. Stating that she was just getting ready for work when she suddenly saw something in her bathroom that scared the daylights out of her.
Ooh.
She then turns the camera around to show us the area in which she thought she saw it. For a little while, nothing can be seen, but around the end of the video, the uploader sees it yet again.
It was like right there where those shadows are. Those are shadows from the towel right there. But there was like a shadow right there where those other shadows are. And it looked like a person. It looked like a ghost. Like right there.
Yeah.
Holy
A strange shadow can be seen lurking inside of the uploader.
Oh!
Much to her terror, she proceeds to panic and yell before the video ends abruptly, leaving us all to wonder what she did next. Given the distance between the uploader and the bathroom,
Girl, you need to run.
explanation would be someone hiding behind the bathroom door itself. carefully shifting their position to project a human-shaped shadow into view. Still, the uploader's reaction appears immediate and uncontrolled, and the shadow doesn't behave like a simple pass of light.
No, it doesn't.
It seems to lean forward, as if aware it's being watched. Shadow figures are often described in paranormal reports as silent observers, appearing only briefly before vanishing. Whether this was an orchestrated hoax or something genuinely unexplained, the sudden cutoff leaves the impression that whatever was there may not have stayed confined to the bathroom.
Yeah, I don't think it's a hoax. She seems to be really disturbed about the whole deal. She seems to be pretty terrified. It does not seem staged to me. I really hope it's just passing by. And if it's not, girl, I say you need to get your house cleansed.
What could possibly have been going on here? Was there some sort of a ghost or shadow person stalking around her house? And if so, why? Let's hope we get an answer one day.
If it's just watching you, if it's not doing anything harmful, I wouldn't worry too much about it. But yeah, if it's making you feel uncomfortable, things like that, yeah, I would, girl, I'd have your house cleansed immediately. Yeah. And, I'd have either a priest come out or I'd have a shaman come out and sage your house, whatever needs to be done. Oh, man.
YouTube channel Ema419 posted this video to his account all the way back in December of 2009, which would explain why the camera quality is as bad as it is.
Oh yeah, I remember this. This is good.
But even still, poor quality or not, this is definitely one hell of a creepy video. The footage in question sees Ema and a woman named Evelyn investigating the Sawyer boiler room. Evelyn says she thinks she sees something, which is when Ema
Well,
tries
she
to
sees
step in
something,
and
all
help her
right.
out. For about 2 minutes or so, Ema and Evelyn proceed to investigate the boiler room, which proves to be extremely creepy, mostly because of its dark and atmospheric appearance. But the real horror kicks in at around the 2.5-minute mark when this happens.
Alright. Well, don't worry. Go get your whatever your material is. Come on, go ahead. Evelyn, just go. Alright, hang on.
Yes, you know better.
Is there anybody back here?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh!
No way. No way.
Yep.
The chair in front
Oh,
of them suddenly
man.
begins to move closer to them on its own accord. Now, obviously, how exactly this happened is anybody's guess.
I give you a guess, all right. That chair moved by a supernatural force. And that black lady, she go, no, I ain't staying around here. No, not me. And I can't say that I blame her. You got black friends, you got Mexican friends, or your Hispanic friends, and they'll tell you right out, we don't do this shit. We out of here. We out of here, man. You can do your white boy thing whenever you want to, but we're out of here. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. But yeah, I remember this. Oh, man. This is kind of creepy. But it was funny, too.
But it's certainly quite unnerving.
Yes, it is.
The most plausible, grounded explanation is that the chair was pulled using a thin string or fishing line.
Yeah, but where is it?
Easily hidden by the darkness and the video's poor quality. All paranormal videos from this era often relied on simple practical effects especially in locations that were already abandoned and controlled. What still unsettles viewers is how smoothly the chair moves, and
Yeah.
how neither investigator reacts as if they caused it. Objects moving on
Yeah.
their own are one of the most commonly reported elements in haunting claims, often described as subtle rather than violent.
Yeah, if one of them pulled the chair, you could see it in their body gesture. But you don't see it, which leads me to believe that the chair moved of its own accord under a paranormal influence.
Whether staged or not, the moment taps into a very old fear. The idea that something unseen is interacting with the physical world around you. What do you think is going on here? Since this video is 17 years old, we can only hope that in the years since its upload, that Emma and Evelyn have since led a peaceful and happy life, and this haunting didn't follow them.
You can always hope. I guess just try and get a rise out of Evelyn and Emar. Because, boy, it got a rise out of Evelyn, that's for sure. That's for sure. And probably would have gotten a rise out of me, too, if I was down there. Oh, man. All right. Let's see what this one is.
A TikTok account known as Real Dark Clips posted a video that was filmed at an undisclosed forest in the middle of the night.
We got a
The only sounds
unibrow.
that can be heard are the birds chirping and the sounds of nature in general.
Okay.
The videographers simply armed with their phone camera and a flashlight, and they're moseying around the forest, seemingly trying to investigate. And sure enough, it doesn't take long for this video to be turned on its head.
Okay.
Is that? What the is that? I can't zoom in, babe. Look at that. Wait, I lost it. There it is. There it is. You see that shit in the middle of the camera? What the is that? Oh, nah. Oh, nah.
I can't.
Oh, nah.
What?
It may require you to squint your eyes and turn up your brightness, but if you look just closely enough, you'll be able to spot what appears to be some sort of strange humanoid figure lurking in the forest, much to the videographer's horror. A grounded explanation is that this could have been a person crouched low in the forest, dressed in light-colored clothing, who then stood up as the flashlight passed over them. In near total darkness, that sudden vertical movement can appear unnatural, almost like the figure is floating. From a believer's perspective, the figure genuinely resembles a traditional ghost, pale, partially obscured, and moving in a way that doesn't fully match natural human motion. Combined with the videographer's reaction, which sounds immediate and authentic, the encounter feels less like a staged scare and more like an accidental glimpse of something that wasn't meant to be seen. Thankfully, his survival instincts kicked in, and he raced out of there as fast as he could to safety. Who knows what could have possibly happened to him if he had stuck around for any longer.
Yeah, it looks, and let's look at that again.
He had stuck around for any longer.
Yeah, look at that, and it looks it looks transparent. It looks transparent. It actually looks spectral. Yeah, that leads you to believe that this is probably a ghost. Yeah.
Over on the UFO
Beautiful
subreddit,
night sky.
a user by the name of Said Alpha Project posted a video that was filmed on November 24th, 2025 at around 10 p.m. PST in Los Angeles, California, of something truly incredible.
Okay.
Take a look and see.
Oh! That's interesting. Look at that. Look at
The
that.
uploader says that the strange three fast-moving objects that were captured on the infrared camera were traveling across the sky far more quickly than the usual airplanes.
Yeah.
He says that his flight tracking app did not show these things. This footage is divided into two segments, both of which are replayed in real time. The first segment displays the original camera perspective, while the second segment is stabilized and zoomed in. Given how sharp and stable the footage is, distortion from camera movement or stabilization doesn't appear to be a factor here.
No.
A more grounded explanation would be that these are drones or other aerial devices, though their speed and movement patterns don't resemble typical recreational.
That's an awful fast for drones.
From a believer's perspective, the way the objects move, fast, controlled, and seemingly aware of each other, feels closer to classic UFO sightings than conventional aircraft. With no flight data to match and no obvious explanation, the footage remains genuinely unidentified, which is often where the most unsettling cases tend to sit. So, any UFO believers out there, what do you make of this interesting footage? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments.
It reminds me of the triangle UFOs from the X-Files. And it reminds me of the triangle UFOs that a lot of people have seen too. And on each end of the triangle-shaped spacecraft, there's a light. There's 3 lights in all. And you can see them like that. And that's what it reminds me of.
A man named Jordan Bowen was simply having a normal day when he says he was taking a video on Snapchat to send to one of his friends, and noticed something very strange out of the corner of his eye. If you rewind the footage and slow it down a bit, you can see what appears to be a kind of black figure moving quickly across the floor, seemingly from the right door and then into another room. Jordan seems to be cool and collected in the moment, which is pretty amazing, especially considering how dark the room was where he was in. Your thoughts in the comments.
Sorry.
Bowen's friend.
See that again. I was taking a Snapchat vid for one of my friends, and I STG. I think he. Oh yeah. I swear to goodies, I saw something out on the corner of my eye. Let's see.
If you rewind the footage and slow it down a bit, you can see what appears to be a kind of black figure moving quickly across the floor, seemingly from the right door and then into another room.
Let's see.
Jordan seems to be cool and collected in the moment, which is pretty amazing, considering how dark the room was.
Boy, that's hard to see.
I'm confident most people would have run away screaming, and understandably
yeah,
so.
You can barely see it.
One explanation is that this could be a shadow cast by someone or something moving just out of frame.
Yeah, it could
briefly
be.
Stretched and distorted by the low lighting and camera exposure. From a believer's perspective, what makes the clip unsettling is how compact and purposeful the figure appears, moving from one doorway to another, rather than flickering or fading out. Shadow figures are often described as starting low and fast, appearing only for a split second before disappearing. Whether it was a visual artifact or something else entirely, the movement feels intentional, not random, which is why the clip sticks with people. But what in the world was this figure, and what did it want with Jordan? Who knows? Maybe it just wanted to goof around in the Snapchat video.
Who knows? It's hard to tell sometimes.
A YouTube channel known as Carolina Case Files uploaded a video in December of 2025 which shows some truly bizarre footage that is guaranteed to make your skin crawl. The footage in question was filmed on a security camera in Deep Run, North Carolina. Carolina Case Files mentions that the video quality isn't very good and that they're trying to get information on who the homeowner is, but no luck so far. Let's watch the footage.
What in the world?
terrifying lanky creature can be seen crawling around on the ground for several seconds
Yeah.
before disappearing into the night. If this isn't some CGI project or something, then I think that this is one of the creepiest creatures I've seen in a video in a long time. One explanation is that this footage could be AI generated or
It
police
might
security
be.
camera footage enhanced with CGI,
Yeah.
especially given how accessible and convincing those tools have become. The lack of information about the homeowner and the original source makes it difficult to verify the clip's authenticity. But what makes the video so disturbing is how physical the movement feels.
It
The
does.
crawler's weight, coordination, and presence don't resemble typical digital creations.
No, it doesn't.
Pale, elongated crawlers are a recurring feature in modern cryptid sightings, often described almost exactly like this.
What in
Whether
the...
artificial or real, the footage triggers a deeply primal fear.
Yeah,
The sense
that's
that
disturbing.
something unnatural is moving just outside the safety of your home.
Yeah.
If I was the homeowner, I wouldn't wait. I would
No.
be packing my bags and moving into a new house as soon as humanly possible.
Packing my bags, nothing. I'd be getting my shotgun and I'd be taking aim at that thing, whatever it is. It shouldn't be on my property. And if it's here to cause us trouble or harm, all the more reason to chase it off your lawn, chase it off your property, or get rid of it. One.
This video was posted to TikTok by a user known as Zap About to Snap, who appears to
Yeah.
be extremely frightened while at his workplace. The video starts off with him looking around with a concerned look on his face, clearly scared of something that he just witnessed while at work. Behind him, a door can clearly be seen opening and closing on its own. He then walks into that room, but no one can be seen near the door.
Whoa, what in the world? Who or what's opening that door and closing it?
I'm about to quit.
Oh, I don't
A
blame you,
second video
bud.
that was uploaded a bit later on
Oh,
shows the
wow.
uploader recording something on a security monitor that scares him senseless.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He's about, I'm about to quit, y'all. Oh, man. Yeah, I can see why.
What the
Ooh.
No, I ain't seen this. Oh my god.
Yes, you are.
Y'all, this wild. It happened right in here. That is crazy. Y'all see that on camera? Rewind the camera back.
A strange, ghostly apparition can be seen on the camera.
Yeah,
When the
what
uploader
is
rushes
that?
out to investigate, he isn't able to find anything in the room. Perhaps the figure on the surveillance monitor could be a visual artifact, something like light glare, compression issues, or motion blur caused by the camera struggling in low light.
Yeah, what do you
Workplace
know?
security systems are often low quality and prone to producing human-shaped distortions.
Yeah,
However, what
but
makes this unsettling is the context. All employees accounted for, no one physically present in the room, and yet something clearly appears on the monitor. Apparitions captured on surveillance cameras are among the most commonly reported workplace hauntings. Whether a technical anomaly or something genuinely unexplained, the fact that it shows up only on the camera and nowhere else is what makes it
yeah.
creepy. Let's just hope that he's able to get to the bottom of this situation sooner rather than later, so we can finally feel safe at work again. And that was 7 scary
Ooh,
videos.
man.
I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then
There
subscribe
it
for more
is.
scary content. My name is Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I remember watching that this morning, and I'm going, What in the world? Whew, dang, man. Yeah, all right. We got through the first one. We got the first one, guys. Oh, oh boy. Oh, man. Oh. All right. I don't know what is up with this, but I wish it would stop. All right. 11 scare 13. Oh, wow. 11 scary videos. All right. This is 11 scary videos. So we'll look at this. You guys ready? All right. I'm too. So without further ado, away. Come on. Away we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 11 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. TikTok user Music Lover posted this video in June 2025, and according to the description, the footage wasn't even recorded by them. Instead, it was sent to them by their dad, who says it was filmed by caretakers working at the uploader's uncle's shared home. That alone adds a layer of unease. This isn't someone actively filming for social media. It's footage passed along because it genuinely disturbed the people who witnessed it. The uploader explains that their dad believes the video shows the spirit of their grandpa, possibly haunting their uncle. But Music Lover doesn't fully agree. They say whatever's happening in the clip feels far too violent to be him. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Throughout the footage, multiple strange things happen inside the house before the video abruptly ends. Objects move, the atmosphere feels chaotic, and there's a sense that whatever's present isn't just trying to be seen, it's acting out. In the description,
it is.
Music Lover says that after watching this, they genuinely don't know what to think anymore, describing themselves as completely flabbergasted by the whole situation. So what do you think? Could this really be a deceased family member trying to make contact? Or does the aggressive nature of what we're seeing suggest something else entirely? We may never know for sure, but let me know your theories in the comments.
I don't think it's their grandpa at all. And if it is, boy, he was a mischievous little bugger. That's for sure.
This video was uploaded to YouTube back in December of 2011 by a man named Luther McGill Jr. He explains that he was on his phone using the iChat app, just messing around with some settings when he suddenly heard a strange noise coming from behind him. Now it is worth pointing out that it's a little convenient that he just happened to be filming himself when all of this went down.
Yeah, it was.
Most people don't record themselves tweaking phone settings. Still, the timing is what makes this clip so strange. Take a look.
GameFly also offers gift certificates for the games in your life. Save up to 20%. I love gaming.
Whoa! What the what? One nigga sure that scared the mess out of him. the way he reacted to that, I don't think he was expecting that. I don't think he was. I could be wrong, but I don't think he was.
At around the 20-second mark, you can see one of the kitchen cabinets behind Luther slowly open all by itself. A second later, something suddenly flies out of the cabinet and crashes to the floor, causing Luther to whip his head around in confusion.
Yeah.
He stands up to investigate, clearly startled, but the only thing he finds is the object lying on the ground. There's no sign of anyone else in the room, and nothing obvious that explains how it happened. And because this video dates all the way back to 2011, there were never any real updates or explanations afterward. The clip just exists on its own, leaving people to argue about what really happened.
Yeah.
So what do you think? A perfectly timed setup, or something unseen rummaging through Luther's cabinets? And if it was a ghost, maybe it was just checking to see if he had any snacks worth stealing.
Maybe.
Let me know your theories in the comments.
And no, you know what? No, I don't think that's planned. Like I said, he looks too surprised to see that. That doesn't look like a person who staged this.
A YouTuber known as Terra Latente posted this video back in March of 2022, and it shows him wandering through what appears to be a hospital late at night and completely alone. Empty hospital hallways are unsettling enough on their own, especially after dark. The uploader moves through different rooms and corridors, seemingly searching for something. For the first part of the video, it feels like nothing's going to happen, and then, in the blink of an eye, it does. At around 1:14, if you look closely, you can make out what looks like a small, ghostly child standing in a doorway. Because the camera pans so quickly, it doesn't seem like the uploader even noticed it at the time. If you slow the footage down significantly, the figure could be explained as a visual illusion, motion blur, shadows, or the camera catching something mid-pan that briefly forms a human shape. At normal speed though, it's hard not to see what looks like a child standing there.
Wow.
And considering the location,
Oh yeah,
it's
look
easy
at
to see how
that.
people jump to darker conclusions. Hospitals are places tied to loss and tragedy, so the idea of a child's spirit appearing, even for a split second, it's especially hard.
It does.
So what do you think this was? A trick of the camera, or something genuinely unsettling caught at the worst possible moment? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. A man named Antonio Petrone posted this video to his TikTok account, and it shows him quietly moving through his house late at night, seemingly after hearing something that startled him. As he cautiously walks through the hallway, staying unusually quiet, he turns a corner, and that's where things get genuinely unsettling.
Whoa.
Out of nowhere, a children's scooter that was clearly standing completely still suddenly begins to move on its own. It rolls through the hallway and even turns the corner, like someone's guiding it. But when Antonio follows and turns the corner himself, the scooter is just sitting there again, motionless, almost like it never moved.
Well.
The video is short and doesn't offer much context, which
There it
honestly
goes.
makes it creepier.
Yes, it
No
does.
build-up, no explanation, just a child's toy going from perfectly still to moving with purpose, then stopping the second it's approached. If this was staged, it would have required someone hidden out of view to pull it with some string and to then quickly hide. But if Antonio was truly alone, then watching a stationary toy suddenly start moving through the house on its own is the kind of thing that sticks with you. And if you lean toward the paranormal explanation, there's something especially eerie about a child's toy being used when nobody's there. Almost innocent on the surface, but deeply unsettling in practice. So what do you think? A setup we're not seeing, or something unseen taking a late night ride through the house? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Back in January 2011, a YouTuber known as Mr. Snowman uploaded a video where he explains he was home alone in the middle of the day, casually playing Fallout New Vegas. Nothing unusual, nothing creepy, until he starts hearing strange noises coming from somewhere else in the house. At first, he brushes it off, but the sounds keep happening. Eventually, he starts wondering out loud if it could be a ghost. So he grabs his camera and begins walking around the house, deciding to actually talk to whatever might be there. He asks if anyone's present. No response. Then he asks a much worse question: whether it intends to hurt him. A second or two later, this happens.
Do you want to hurt me?
A sudden, loud noise erupts nearby, instantly rattling him. He backs away, clearly shaken, and then notices something happening right in front of him.
Okay, yeah, there's definitely something in here. That came from Noah's room. What the shit? You see that? What the Hey, why are you moving that paper?
Oh, excuse me.
Why are you moving the newspaper?
Let's see that again.
A sudden, loud noise erupts nearby, instantly rattling him.
Whoa.
He backs away, clearly shaken, and then notices something happening right in front of him.
Okay, yeah, there's definitely something in here. That came from Noah's room. What the shit? You see that? What the Hey, why are you moving that paper? Why are you moving the newspaper? What the shit?
Whoa.
A newspaper lifts up by itself.
Whoa.
And shortly after, a bedroom door slowly closes on its own. No one's near it. No explanation in sight. At this point, Snowman moves into another room, maybe thinking distance will help, but if anything, it just gets worse.
What's so special about in here? I think it's in his room. What the What the God damn it!
Once again, the bedroom door closes by itself, and this time a box is violently thrown to the floor, sending him into full panic. Could this be staged? Possibly. Objects could be pulled with strings, doors notched just out of frame. Early YouTube was full of experiments like this, but what makes the clip unsettling is the timing, especially the reaction immediately after he asks if it will hurt him. It feels like a direct response. If it isn't fake, then this crosses into classic poltergeist territory. Noises, objects moving, doors shutting, escalation once attention is given. To this day, there's never been a real explanation or follow-up. The video just sits there.
Whoa, look at that.
Another early YouTube mystery frozen in time. So what do you think? An old school hoax? Or something answering him back when it shouldn't have?
Might be.
And maybe think twice next time you're home alone, gaming, and decide to ask the house a question. This next one's short and sweet. The video was uploaded to TikTok by a user known as WTFJBL, and according to the post, it was sent to them by a night shift nurse working at this hospital. The footage shows the nurse slowly panning the camera around the dark, empty hospital late at night. She appears to be completely alone, moving through dim hallways where everything already feels unsettling. And then, this happens. This isn't one of those blink and you miss it moments. The figure is pretty obvious. You can clearly see
Whoa, let's see that again.
And then alone, moving through dim hallways where everything already feels unsettling.
Let's see that again.
This happens.
Okay, let night finds, but a video sent us by our night shift nurse in a vacant. Alright, wait a minute. Late night finds a video sent to us by our late night shift nurse at a vacant station. Okay, more or less.
This isn't one of those blink and you miss it moments.
Oh,
the figure is pretty obvious. You can clearly see what looks like a human-shaped presence standing in the hallway. What makes it interesting though is what happens next. The nurse pans the camera away, then pans back again, and the figure is completely gone. No movement, no transition, just there 1 second and absent the next. That sudden disappearance does give the clip a bit of a hoax vibe, especially since the timing feels almost too clean. If someone stepped out of frame, or the moment was staged, this exact camera movement would make it easy to sell the
And it's not there anymore. Now it's not there anymore. So let's look at that again.
That sudden disappearance does give the clip a bit of a
And there it is. There it is. And then he pans the and then she pans the camera,
since the timing
and it's not there anymore.
Feels almost
I don't know.
too clean. If
It
someone
does,
stepped out
but
of frame,
still.
or the moment was staged, this exact camera movement would make it easy to sell the effect. Still, hospitals at night are unsettling places on their own, and seeing a figure standing there, even briefly, is enough to get your heart racing, fake or not. So what do you think this was? A staged scare sent in for attention, or something that didn't stick around long enough to be explained?
Probably the latter.
And if you've ever worked night shifts in a hospital, I'd love to hear if you've seen anything similar.
No, I have not. It looked like some apparition that was hanging around, and maybe the light finally came to it, and it decided to walk toward the light. I don't know.
At the very start of this video posted by Ethan Ryder, you can tell something's seriously wrong. His breathing is shaky, his hands are trembling, and he sounds genuinely terrified, like he's bracing himself for whatever's on the other side of the door. When he finally opens it, the first thing standing there is an adorable cat. But that's not what Ethan's afraid of. The real problem is a little farther out.
And I look up to see this shit.
What in the world?
I'm gonna go look over. Real quick. Y'all see it? Oh, y'all see that though? Is this disappearing? Nobody at all. What the? This shit is scary.
Out in the field, you can clearly see a dark, human-shaped figure standing completely
Yeah,
still. It doesn't rush him. It doesn't wave or react. It just stands there watching him in silence. The figure remains in place for around 15 to 20 seconds, long enough for the moment to really sink in, and then it slowly retreats out of view. After a moment, Ethan tries to pull himself together and does something I'm not sure most people would have the courage to do. He actually steps outside and walks towards the spot where the figure was standing just moments earlier. And when he gets there, there's nothing. No movement,
There isn't.
no
There's
sign
a
of
thing
anyone.
there.
The figure is completely gone, like it was never there to begin with.
Wow.
Could this have been staged? Of course, someone positioned at a distance, stepping away once the camera was rolling. But what makes the clip unsettling is how long the figure stays put and how calm it appears. There's no obvious panic, no sudden movement, just silent observation. And the fact this happens in broad daylight, out in the open, is what really messes with people. Shadow
Yeah.
figures are usually associated with dark rooms and nighttime encounters, not open fields where you expect to feel safe. So what do you think Ethan saw out there? A person messing with him from a distance, or something far stranger, watching from the fields in plain sight? Let me know your theories in the comments. Adrian Montenegro posted this video back in June of 2023, and at first glance, it looks completely harmless. It's just him and a few friends hanging out outside, at night, laughing and messing around on some swings. Nothing strange, nothing creepy, and then you notice it.
Ojete, denle despacito, no me la vayan a mandar al árbol arriba. No bajen los pies.
No bajes los pies.
What in the world? Look at that.
If you look closely into the background, you can see what appears to be a humanoid figure standing in the darkness. It doesn't just stand there either. It takes a few steps, and then, even worse, it crouches down, like it's trying to stay hidden or lower itself out of sight. That movement is what really changes the feel of this clip. It doesn't look like a trick of the light or a static shape. It looks intentional. What makes it even more unsettling is that nobody filming seems to notice any of this at the time. There's no reaction, no pause, no sudden fear, just normal laughter, completely unaware of what's happening behind them. Imagine watching this back later and realizing your fun night on the swings wasn't nearly as empty as it felt.
Yeah.
That something was back there, moving, watching, and then crouching down like it didn't want to be seen.
I don't know whether that's just one of their friends in a suit, or if that's a real cryptid or a paranormal entity or what.
This could of course be a hoax. Someone could
Yeah.
have been positioned in the distance and decided
That's
to
true.
mess with them,
That's true.
stepping forward and crouching once they knew the camera wasn't focused on them. But if it isn't staged, then the idea that a humanoid figure was close enough to move, crouch, and still go unnoticed in the moment is genuinely disturbing. So what do you think this was? Someone playing a cruel joke in the dark, or something far worse quietly observing from the shadows?
Whatever it is, look at the whatever this thing is, it is incredibly tall. Or at least it looks that way.
A joke in the dark, or something far worse quietly observing from the shadows. This next clip from TikTok user The First Sinner is the kind of thing that makes your stomach drop, especially if you've ever worked late shifts alone. The video shows the uploader during the closing hour at a swimming pool. At that point, they're supposed to be completely alone in the building,
Okay.
locking things up in an otherwise empty space. But they aren't alone. Peeking out from a door frame in the distance, you can see a person watching the uploader. What immediately stands out is their eyes. They appear completely black, with no visible whites at all. The figure doesn't step fully into view, they just linger there, staring,
Okay.
before slowly retreating.
Sorry about
and watching the upload.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Oh, man. Woo! I have to turn the fan on in here.
Otherwise empty space. But they aren't alone.
Okay, I'm a little at work. I'm a little at work. Did I just see that right? What? See what? Oh.
Peeking out from a door frame in the distance, you can see a person watching the uploader. What immediately stands out is their eyes. They appear completely black.
Yeah. That's right. If they were normal, you could see, even from that distance, you could see some detail in them. But you can't. They're all black.
With no visible whites at all.
No.
The figure doesn't step fully
No
into
white
view.
sclera at
they
all.
just linger there, staring, before slowly retreating back out of sight a few seconds later. That behavior alone is terrifying. It doesn't look like someone who wandered in by accident. It feels deliberate, like they're checking whether the uploader notices them. Those eyes raise another unsettling possibility. There's a well-known urban legend about black-eyed children, figures that appear human, but with pitch-black eyes and deeply disturbing behavior, often showing up in places they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Whether you believe in that legend or not, it's hard not to think about it when you see something like this. Of course, it could still be a real person messing with the employee, someone lurking, hiding behind a door frame, stepping back once they realize they've been noticed. It could also be a hoax. Either way, paranormal or not, this is one of those clips where there's no comforting explanation.
Yeah.
Someone or something was there, watching.
Yeah.
So what do you think this was? A disturbing human encounter? A setup for the camera? Or something straight out of an urban legend?
That is weird, man. That's weird.
This next video shows a TikTok user inside the halls of an abandoned prison, and it's immediately clear this place has been left to decay.
Yeah.
Thick layers of rust.
Most old prisons are usually left to decay, when they could be put to good use.
And grime coat the walls and bars, and the entire building feels heavy, like it's still holding on to everything that happened there. And almost right away, something deeply unsettling happens.
What the?
Oh, we got us a swinging door.
Creepy ass shit. Hold on, no, I want to see this shit. Ain't none of this. I am.
One of the prison cell doors can be seen opening and
Yeah.
closing over and over again on its own. It isn't subtle. It
No,
isn't
it's
a
not.
one-time movement. It's persistent, like something's deliberately interacting with the cell.
Yeah, and if it was a draft, you could probably tell because there'd be, yeah. And if it was being pulled by string, even in this light, you could probably see it.
Replaying the same motion again and again. That's what makes this so disturbing.
Yeah.
Prisons are places of routine, confinement, and repetition.
Mhm.
Doors opening, doors closing, days blurring together. Watching that cell door move like this feels less like random activity and more like something reliving a pattern it was never allowed to escape. If there really is something paranormal here, it's easy to imagine a former inmate still tied to that cell. Someone who never left, even after the prison itself was abandoned. Not raging, not violent, just stuck. So
Yeah.
what do you think's happening in the cell?
That's even
A spirit
creepier.
trapped in the same space it once suffered in, or something else entirely, still haunting the corridors long after everyone else moved on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This footage was posted by a woman named Jessica Duffy, who shared it to her TikTok account in May of 2021. And right from the start, it feels like this isn't the first strange thing that's happened in this house. At the beginning of the first clip, you can hear one of Jessica's kids casually saying, "I ain't scared of no ghost."
Oh
It
yeah,
almost
this
sounds
one.
playful, like they're joking around. But whatever might be in that house doesn't seem to appreciate the trash talk.
No. That's the ghost saying, "Oh, really?" And I don't think that was staged, guys. Those boys seemed really frightened. They actually seemed really scared. And I hope that's not your baby brother or baby sister asleep in that baby carriage. Oh, man.
Just
Yeah,
seconds
what's
later,
this?
a door suddenly slams shut on its own, sending the kids into instant panic as they
Yeah.
scream and scatter. It's a sharp, aggressive movement.
Yes, it
Not
is.
subtle at all, like something's making a point.
Oh, you're not afraid of me, huh? Really? Well, we'll soon change your attitude real quick.
Then Jessica uploads a second
Yeah,
video showing
that's
what starts out as a perfectly normal night
okay.
inside the house.
All right.
Until it turns into pure nightmare fuel.
There's the dog. The dog's like, what? Oh, what is that?
Out of nowhere, the lamp and fan short circuit, and you can see wires sparking.
Oh
and
my
exploding inside the
gosh!
fixture. It's violent, sudden, and genuinely dangerous. Put together, the two clips feel like escalation. First, the door slam, then something going after the electricity itself. So what do you think's going on here? Is there something in Jessica's house reacting to the kids' bravado?
Oh my goodness.
Or is this just a very angry spirit making its presence impossible to ignore? And if that is the case, yeah, this ghost might seriously need some afterlife anger management.
Yeah, I think so too.
And that would...
Because I don't think that was staged. There is no way that was staged, especially the last one. That's too dangerous to try and stage.
11 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video.
That
If
one was
you
creepy,
did,
and that
please
was
subscribe
creepy
for more
too.
Scary content. My name is Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
That was creepy too. All right, guys, that's the second one. Let's see. Those are vampires. The cop for the birth. Wow. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to have my own job and I can maybe support one of these guys. Maybe Sir Spooks, maybe Vanna, maybe Nukes, maybe King Frostbear. Who knows? We'll see. I guess we'll have to say. All right. All right. I wish it wouldn't do that. All right, guys. Give me 1 second, and I need to take care of something real quick. And I need to go check on my dad real quick. And I'll be back in just a few minutes, okay? All right. All right, guys, I'm back. All right, that's the second Sir Spooks video. Let's see. Next is 13 scary videos too creepy to ignore. All right, you guys ready? I know I am. So without further ado, away we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 13 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. The first video we'll be taking a look at today comes from TikTok user Haunted House 84. And as you're about to see in a few seconds, that username might be a little too accurate. The clip starts with the homeowner upstairs, and right away, you can hear a bunch of strange sounds coming from the kitchen downstairs. It's the kind of noise that instantly makes your stomach drop, because you know nobody should be down there. Have a listen.
What in the world?
Hello?
What in the world? I thought it was over.
Even
What?
with all that going on, the uploader somehow keeps it together and
I thought it was over, but I wasn't ready for what came next. Oh dear.
Even with all that going on, the uploader somehow keeps it together and heads downstairs to investigate. But the second he reaches the kitchen, the sounds suddenly stop. And then he sees this.
Whoa.
I didn't know leave the light on.
Whoa. Dude, you need to move out or you need to have your house cleansed.
Multiple cupboards are wide open, like someone's been rummaging through them in a hurry. He pans the camera across the kitchen to show the scale of it, and just when it seems like the moment might fizzle out, something happens that completely catches him off guard.
Stuff on the floor.
Whoa! Run, dude, run! Whoa!
The kitchen utensil shoots out of the drawer. The uploader yells, backs away in panic, and as he retreats, the noises kick off again upstairs, almost like whatever's in the house is following him or reacting to him. Then the video cuts off. If we're being skeptical, this could be staged with a
It
simple
could
setup.
be.
Pre-opened cupboards and the
But I
utensil
don't
folder
think
pushed
so.
inside the drawer off camera. Even something like a slightly tilted drawer, vibration or springy drawer track could help launch an object at the right moment. But the paranormal angle is hard to ignore too,
Yeah.
especially with the timing.
Oh, yeah.
The way the noises stop the instant he arrives. The cupboards sit open like a warning, and then the utensil fires out like a direct response to him being there. It has that classic poltergeist feel. Loud disturbances, objects moving, and escalation when someone investigates. So what do you think's happening in this house? Is it a clever hoax, something explainable inside the kitchen itself, or is that username telling the truth? Let me know your theories in the comments.
Well, if it's a hoax, it's one hell of a hoax. I don't think he's lying. I think he's telling the truth, personally. That's just me, though.
Over on TikTok, a man named Daniel Del Mundo posted a video where he explains he works at a hospital during the graveyard shift. Most nights are normal for him, except this one. Daniel says he was in the middle of a routine task, delivering medication in the unit, when he started getting the unmistakable feeling he wasn't as alone as he thought.
This door keeps on opening and closing. Like, there's nobody here. I'm not doing this sensor. But it keeps on opening and closing.
Oh boy, those doors need to get oiled. Oh, dang.
And I'm alone. I'm alone.
Yeah, and he doesn't seem to be operating them at all. Oh my gosh. Oh man, those things need to get oiled bad. Oh. Oh my gosh.
In the video, Daniel points the camera toward a set of hospital doors with motion sensors. These doors are supposed to trigger when someone's there, yet the hallway looks completely empty.
It's empty.
Still, the doors keep opening and closing
Close.
over and over, like something invisible is pacing back and forth just outside.
Yeah, and then they open
honestly,
it up
If you've
again.
ever been alone in the hospital at night, you already know how creepy this is.
Oh yeah.
It's sterile, quiet, and every sound feels amplified.
Well, yeah, I mean, being all alone, all by yourself in a hospital at night, working the night shift, that's gotta be creepy, man. It's gotta be.
So watching the doors react like that would send anyone's nerves through
Oh,
the roof.
yeah.
Of course, there's a real-world explanation that needs to be considered first. Faulty sensors, weird reflections, a temperature change, airflow, or even something small moving near the detector that the camera isn't catching.
I vote, if it's not paranormal, I vote a faulty sensor. I think it's a faulty sensor. Because I saw this happen once when I was at one of the stores that had the automatic sliding doors, or the automatic doors that open and close. And there was this one where they kept opening and closing, and nobody was there. I bet you if it's not paranormal, it's a faulty sensor.
Hospitals rely on these systems constantly, so if one sensor is acting up, it could easily create this exact kind of looping open-close behavior. But if the sensors check out and nothing's interfering with them, then Daniel might have had a paranormal visitor keeping him company on shift. Something triggering the doors the same way a person would, without ever showing itself on camera. So what do you think? Glitchy hospital sensors, or something unseen setting them off on purpose? Let me know your theories in the comments.
Yeah.
A man named Tristan posted a video to his TikTok account in October 2025, and it shows him sitting quietly in his bedroom inside his apartment, almost like he's trying to be as still as possible. Thankfully, it doesn't take long to see why.
Ooh. What do you got? Ooh. What do we have here? And you got somebody in the other room open the door for you, but who's closing the door? There's nobody close. I don't even see a string. I do not even see a string.
Right from the start, keep your eyes on both doors. One slowly starts opening all by itself. Tristan shifts slightly, and things get even weirder. The hallway door opens further, and at the same time, Tristan's bedroom door closes a little more, like something's moving through the space and reacting to him. In the description, Tristan says he stopped posting for months because he hoped it would calm things down, but it didn't. He claims moments like this happen from time to time.
It's been several months since I posted because I thought it might calm things down, but not at all. So I'll continue to share with you little moments like this one that happens from time to time, or sometimes several days in a row. Nothing aggressive, but very disturbing and heavy in the long run.
Sometimes several days in a row. He also says it's nothing aggressive, but it's still disturbing and heavy over time.
I bet.
Realistically, the simplest explanation is just structural stuff. A draft, shifting air pressure, or doors that don't fully latch.
Yeah, that's true.
But what makes this clip unsettling is the timing. The second Tristan moves, it's almost like the apartment moves back. Two different doors respond in the same moment, and it gives the impression that something's aware of him being there.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Just a weird flowy apartment with doors that never sit right? Or something unseen making quiet little moves to remind Tristan he's not alone? Let me know your theories in the comments.
Well, I know good and well I can shoot that theory down, because when you hear that door in that other room open, you can hear the latch click as the door opens, and you can hear it, and you can see it open all the way. So someone or something is opening that door via the handle. So yeah, I don't know, man. That's freaky.
TikTok user Monica Munch posted a video to her account in October 2025 that proves even your workplace isn't always safe from weird, unsettling moments. Monica says it was a Saturday at around 7 in the morning and she was completely alone at work. Then she starts hearing an eerie little melody, the kind of sound that feels harmless for half a second, until you realize there shouldn't be anyone there to make it. Listen closely.
I'm at work. I'm the only person here. And I hear. Oh my god, I'm scared. The scary movie says you don't go see what's going on. But what the
You're right. You're right, Monica.
lose my goddamn
Later in the video, Monica tracks it down and realizes the melody is coming from a children's xylophone. Now on paper, that's a reassuring conclusion, if a kid was actually there. But Monica wasn't just mostly alone, she says she was fully alone. She also mentions in the description that multiple staff members have experienced unexplained events on different occasions. She doesn't go into detail, but even that one line changes the vibe. It suggests this might not be a one-off odd moment. It could be something people have been quietly noticing for a while. And here's the thing.
They just don't want to admit
If
it.
this isn't paranormal, then it basically has to mean someone played it. Either Monica wasn't truly alone, or someone else was somewhere nearby, out of sight, which opens the door to the possibility of a simple behind-the-scenes setup. Not some elaborate effect, just a person you don't see triggering the moment at the perfect time. But if nobody else was there, and Monica's being honest about the situation, then a child's instrument playing by itself in an empty workplace is genuinely eerie. It's playful on the surface, but it feels completely wrong in context.
Yes, it
Like
does.
something using the most innocent sound possible to make sure you notice it. So what do you think? Someone unseen messing with her, or something else entirely sharing that workplace with her? Let me know your theories in the comments.
I'm not too sure about that.
The following video was recorded on a home security camera on December 3rd, 2021, and later posted to a TikTok account known as NimatsNVJ. It's the kind of clip that can get your heart racing fast. The footage shows a girl sitting on a couch in the middle of what looks like a family gathering or small party. Decorations are set up around the house, and you can hear music playing somewhere in the background, like most people are in another room. At first, everything seems perfectly normal, until in a matter of seconds, the piece gets shattered.
Ooh, we got us a moving balloon. Oh, somebody threw that. Who threw that?
Out of nowhere, a cup suddenly flies up into the air and crashes down to the floor with a loud bang. The girl instantly whips her head around, trying to figure out what just happened. You can see her whole energy shift from relaxed to alert in a split second. She gets up and leaves the room, and while she is moving away, the balloon behind her starts acting strange too, drifting and wobbling like it's reacting to whatever just happened. What's especially creepy is how nobody else seems to notice. You don't hear anyone react, Nobody comes rushing in, and the room stays empty. Could it be that the music was loud enough, and everyone was busy talking, so the cup hitting the floor just blended into the background noise? Could this be a hoax? Sure, but there's no concrete evidence to support that theory. But the reason this clip sticks with people is the way the cup doesn't just fall, it looks like it gets lifted for a second, then launched down. Combined with the balloon moving right after, it creates that classic something invisible just passed through feeling. So what do you think happened here? A setup, a freak accident caught on camera, or something unseen lurking around the party?
I think something
Let me know
unseen.
your theories in the comments.
Because I didn't see a wire or anything.
A guy on TikTok known as Italiano Mexicano posted a video in September 2025 where he says he's working inside a house he genuinely believes is haunted. He explains his client went into town, meaning he should be completely alone. It doesn't take long for him and us to realize he isn't.
This here, he has a lot of these artifacts here. I don't think I have attachment or anything. But, yeah. Whoa, what the hell? This is what I'm talking about. You guys heard that?
Out of nowhere, a loud noise comes from somewhere nearby, startling him. He heads downstairs to investigate, but once he's down there, he hears a sound upstairs that bothers him so much, he immediately sprints back up to see what's going on.
This is my client's house. Oh, I swear. Oh my God. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. This shit is shaking. There's nobody else in the house with me. I swear. This is where I heard those footsteps at. Oh, what the? Oh, it's coming from here. Oh, there's a little. Oh my goodness.
When he gets back upstairs, he finds the chandelier dangling all by itself. Then he hears another sound coming from the cupboard right behind him. And just to make the whole scene worse, there's a creepy doll sitting on the shelf right there, watching over everything. At this point, it already feels like the house is playing with him. But then it ramps up again.
Man.
Maybe some of these objects are haunted. What the Yo, this is moving and this is moving. Why isn't this one moving? I'm used to this shit already. You know what I mean? Like, if don't follow me home. Can you stop this? Stop it right now. Stop. It's going even faster now. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
And this one's perfectly.
That's not moving at all.
Wind. There's no wind at all. Look at the.
No, there's not. There isn't. So why are those things moving?
2 more lamps are seen hanging and swaying on their own, while the last lamp stays completely still. That contrast is what makes it so unsettling, because it doesn't look like the whole room is shaking. It looks targeted. As for what happened after he stopped recording, nobody knows. But if I were him, I'd be telling the client I can't come back, at least not without bringing someone with me. A woman named Hannah Boleyn uploaded a video to her TikTok in November 2025, and it shows her walking around her mother's workplace when she makes a pretty terrifying discovery. We don't really know why she's there. Maybe she's helping close up, or maybe she's picking something up her mom forgot. Either way, the clip is short, blunt, and gets creepy fast. As Hannah moves through the room like she's looking for something, she spots something right in front of her, and it instantly makes her freeze.
Oh, that baby moved. That baby doll moved.
Position nearby suddenly moves on its own.
Oh,
Walks out of there in pure panic.
that
before
baby
the
doll
video cuts
moved.
off.
Oh dear.
Could it be
Run,
Sarah?
girl.
Sure, if someone was just out of frame, it wouldn't take much to make a doll jolt at the perfect moment. But if she really is alone in her mom's workplace, then a doll moving like that is the exact kind of thing people describe in classic haunting stories. The kind that feels small, almost simple, but hits you like a punch. And yeah, if you've got dolls in your house right now, you're probably not gonna love thinking about this clip when the lights go out. What do you think? Someone unseen messing with her, or something genuinely paranormal?
I like my dolls. I do my best. I like my girls. I treat them with love and care. At least I do my best
on
to.
November 14th, 2009, from a YouTube channel known as Miss Big Stevie.
Ooh,
It's sure
lightning.
to keep you up at night, even if you're someone who is usually a bit of a skeptic. In the description of the upload, Stevie writes, quote, "We saw this thing from the window, crouching in the dark in our backyard.
Ooh.
It got spooked when we turned the light on, and then we went to see what it was. Thought it was a cat or fox or something like that at first. It moved to the end of the backyard. Not sure how to describe it. It didn't run or walk or fly or scamper or whatever animals usually do, and then disappeared over the fence. Literally disappeared." End quote. Let's take a look and see for ourselves.
You don't want that shit.
Do you hear something outside?
Yeah, where's it coming from? There's something like...
crouching down there.
Yeah, could you get the light? Yeah. What? Yeah, there's something back there.
The hell? What the hell?
Where did it go? Did you see where it went?
What? I don't know. I thought it ran down the alley.
At around the 032 mark in the video, you can see some sort of strange creature crouching on the ground in front of the house. Amazingly, Stevie and friends seem more amused than scared, like they can't quite believe what they're looking at. Stevie suggests the entity may be an alien, a flatwoods monster, or even the Mothman himself. But of course, that's purely speculation. Stevie then went on to say, quote, "The video sucks, but you can see it clearly when it takes off, and then when it flies over the fence at the end. We still have no idea what it was, but needless to say, we haven't gone into the backyard at night for a long time." End quote. Could this be a hoax? It's possible. The upload is old, the quality isn't great, and in low light, a person crouching and moving oddly could easily come across as something inhuman.
Yeah.
There's also the chance it's a regular animal being misread because the camera struggles with shapes in the dark.
Yeah, might be.
But I also get why this clip stuck with them. The whole reason it's unsettling is the description of how it moved. Not running, not walking, not scampering like you'd expect. And then the claim it basically vanished. So what do you guys make of the footage? The video was uploaded all the way back in 2009, and yet it feels like we aren't any closer to finding concrete answers. But we can definitely theorize.
Well, I don't know about that.
This next video comes from Instagram user Exploratory, and it'll probably
Have to excuse me, guys. I got a little bit of a sinus headache. It's gonna do something.
make you think twice before stepping into a place you think is abandoned, if you don't already. The uploader says that in 5 years of exploring defunct locations, he'd never experienced anything as terrifying as this. In the moment, he didn't even consider anything paranormal, but later, once he got home and started researching the location, the whole experience took on a much darker tone. One detail worth noting right away: the building still had lights on, so it wasn't some totally dead, boarded up ruin. It comes across more like a place that's largely unused. The kind of location that feels empty, but not completely disconnected from the world.
Excuse me.
Right from the start, his camera begins glitching and shutting off, forcing repeated restarts. Strange lines appear on the screen and seem to follow the camera no matter where he goes. After exploring the top level, he starts heading downward, and that's when he hears music coming from a hallway he walked through just 5 minutes earlier. A hallway that was completely silent.
What is going on?
The music kicks in loudly and keeps going until the end of the video. What makes it unsettling is the way he describes it. Not like a speaker tucked away somewhere, but like a live orchestra playing on the floor below. At that point, he isn't thinking ghost, he's thinking someone's in here. And honestly, that's almost scarier. As he keeps moving, he starts hearing what he describes as clear voices, plus footsteps rushing down the stairs, like someone is moving quickly through the building. He heads down another set of stairs and stops on a landing when he hears 2 distinct bangs, sounding like they came from the 2nd floor. Then, from the 1st level, a strange automated voice echoes upward, speaking in something he describes as tongues, possibly reversed audio. Right after that, he's hit with one of the worst gut feelings he's ever experienced and decides it's time to leave. Later that night, safe at home, he researches the building and discovers it's considered one of the most haunted historic locations in the entire state, a place people associate with heavy dark energy. And with the lights being on, it makes the whole thing even stranger. It means there could have been another person somewhere inside, or some system still running in the background, which also means the fear of being caught wasn't paranoia, but stacked together, the camera glitching, the music starting in an area he just passed through, the voice, it's no wonder he walked away feeling like the building didn't want him there.
Well, yeah, I
So
mean,
what do
that's
you think was happening
weird.
in there? Another person trying to freak him out in a mostly unused building, or something genuinely paranormal waking up as he moved deeper inside?
I'm not too sure what to make of that. I'm almost want to say it was somebody that was always there and wanted to make him leave, but I could be wrong. Number 4.
The YouTube channel Sinabu Set P is known for exploring abandoned and genuinely creepy places from around the world. But out of everything they filmed, this might be one of their most unsettling moments. As they move through the house, it's eerie for sure. Dark corners, that abandoned silence, the kind of place that feels like it's watching you back. But nothing outright terrifying happens at first. Then right around 6:48, the footage takes a turn.
Okay. What was that? What was that? Oh!
Did you catch it?
Yeah.
Look at the window behind them. For a brief moment, a shadowy human-shaped figure appears in the window,
And then
it's
disappears.
gone.
Yeah.
It's so quick you could miss
Materializes
it.
and it disappears. Yeah.
It's hard to unsee.
Yeah, it is.
What makes it worse is the team isn't even facing the window when it happens. Nobody reacts, nobody turns around, which means they probably didn't notice it until they reviewed the footage later. And if that's the case, imagine realizing something was right there behind you while you were completely unaware.
Yeah, really.
Now, the only non-paranormal explanation that really fits is video editing. A quick,
True.
well-timed insert in the window could create this exact effect.
They could.
Especially since it only appears for a split second and vanishes before anyone on camera reacts. But if the clip is authentic and untouched, then it looks exactly like what people describe as a shadow person. A dark figure that shows itself just long enough to be seen, then disappears like it never existed. So what do you think? Edited scare or genuine shadow figure caught in the window? Let me know your theories in the comments.
Yeah, I don't think it was edited. I don't think it was edited in. I think they caught something on camera.
All parents want nothing but the best for their child, and they'll do whatever it takes to put their kids first. So how would you feel if you started noticing truly disturbing stuff happening inside your child's room? TikTok user Misty posted a video where she explains she's been recording her baby monitor anytime it detects sound or motion. She says she's doing it so she can show her husband since he's on the road and she wants him to see what's been going on. Then she shows the monitor footage that scared her so badly she says she ran upstairs as fast as humanly possible.
Watch this video and tell me what you see. I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room. I brought her downstairs. This motion and sound detectors are still going on. I'm freaking out right now.
You can see a dark figure moving inside the room. It's quick, it's shiny, and it's the last thing you'd want to see on a baby monitor in the middle of the night. What exactly it is, nobody knows. And that's the worst part, because your mind immediately jumps to the most horrifying possibility. A second video was posted later, this time with Misty showing the room more directly. Everything looks normal at first, and then this happens.
We have her rocking chair, her changing station, her closet with all of the stuff that we still need to put up. This is where I have everything that was gifted. I know a lot of y'all were saying check stuff that came from a thrift store or that wasn't yours because it might be causing it. I will show you guys up here. There's nothing suspicious. There's no hair from like a rat or something that could have came in this murder. These are still tucked in on the sides. They're still tight from, somebody was trying to be underneath the blankets. I don't think that's plausible, so I don't know. I have no idea what could be causing it. Oh my god, it's rocking.
At around the 1 minute and 30-second mark, a rocking chair begins rocking back and forth all by itself. Misty yells out in shock, and the video ends right after. Could this be a hoax? It's possible, especially with baby monitor footage, where low quality and night vision can make shapes look stranger than they are. But if this is real, it has that classic haunting pattern. A figure on the monitor, then physical movement in the room after. Hopefully whatever's in that house is harmless, because if I saw a dark figure moving near my child's room and then watched the rocking chair start rocking on its own, I don't think I'd sleep another night in peace. So what do you think? A staged scare for TikTok or something genuinely sharing that space with Misty and her daughter?
Well, if it's a hoax, it's one hell of a hoax. I don't think she's playing. I think something is going on in her house.
Usually when you see haunted house videos online, the place is old, lived in by countless people over decades, which makes it easy to imagine who a spirit could have been. But how often do you see a haunting in a house that's basically brand new? That's what makes this TikTok from Bearded Trucker 1984 so unsettling. He says he'd been working on the house when something genuinely freaked him out. The day before, he made a delivery there and kept hearing noises upstairs, even though he was completely alone. When he told his co-workers, they didn't believe him. So he decided to record a video to prove he wasn't imagining it. And he goes out of his way to walk through the house and show there's nobody else there besides him. Then the sounds start up again.
Nobody? See? Now who the hell's crazy now? Did you hear that thump? See, I'm here by myself.
What was that?
What the hell? See, nobody's here. What the hell was that? I'm losing my damn mind. Alright, well now I have proof.
At different points, you can clearly hear those dull bumping sounds coming from somewhere in the house. And because he's already shown the place is empty, it makes every single thud feel heavier, like something's moving just out of view. The most reasonable explanation is something structural, shifting materials, settling, pipes, vents, temperature changes, or the kind of random knocks you can get in a new build as everything sets into place. But what makes it creepy is the consistency. It isn't just one random pop. It's multiple bumps throughout the video, spaced out enough to feel deliberate. And according to the uploader, he still hasn't figured out what caused it. So what do you think? A normal, new house noise that just sounds terrifying in an empty space? Or something unseen already making itself at home? Let me know your theories in the comments.
I don't know.
High school might be boring when you're a kid, but you still grow up thinking of it as a safe place. Classrooms, lockers, fluorescent lights, the same routines every day. But what if it isn't always that simple? YouTuber Croak posted video back in February 2007 that shows him and two girls exploring Garland High School, claiming they're there to look for ghosts. The guy filming says he'd heard a story that at some point in the school's history, a girl passed away in the cafeteria. The three of them slowly move through the building, half nervous and half excited, and then out of nowhere, something happens that flips the whole mood instantly.
And
What the hell is that? Oh my god.
what was that noise?
Did you see it?
Did you hear that?
Oh my god, help!
What?
Oh my god. What is that?
What?
Didn't you see it?
At around the
Whoa.
history, a girl passed away in the cafeteria. The three of them slowly move through the building, half nervous and half excited, and then out of nowhere,
gotta see this.
something happens that flips the whole mood instantly.
And
Okay.
What the hell is that? Oh my god.
what was that noise?
Did you see it?
Did you hear that?
Oh my god, help!
What?
Oh my god. What is that?
What?
Didn't you see it?
What? Something moved.
At around the 45-second mark, you can briefly see what looks like a ghostly figure coming up the stairs. It's there
Oh.
long enough to make your stomach drop once you notice it. One of the girls asks the guy filming if he sees it. He sounds confused at first, but a second later, both him and the other girl realize what she's talking about. The second they lock onto it, they start screaming, completely losing it, and they end up falling to the ground in panic.
Ooh.
Honestly, the whole thing feels like a scene straight out of a horror movie.
Yeah.
A sudden shift from laughing exploration to pure fear.
Yeah, this looks like
If it is, it most likely be someone staged at the top of the stairs.
It
and timed
probably is.
or the footage being manipulated after. But if it isn't staged, then this is one of those rare old-school YouTube clips
True.
where the reaction feels raw and the figure appears so fast it almost seems like it didn't want to be seen for long.
It
The
could
uploader
be.
will post other videos years later, so at least we know they were fine. but he never posted any real updates about what happened here, and we're left wondering what they saw that day.
What the
and whether
hell
there's any
is
truth
that?
to that story about the girl in the cafeteria.
It's a
So
blur.
what do you think happened at Garland High School? A setup, a misread shadow on a low-quality camera, or something genuine
What in the world?
in the unexplained? Let me know your theories in the comments.
Whoa.
That was 13 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed
That
the video,
was
and if you did,
what?
then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in
That
the
was
next video.
creepy too. Oh, I'll tell you what, guys, you could hardly go wrong with Sir Spooks. Oh man. You like what you see, be sure and pay a visit to his channel and leave a like and subscribe. If you like what you've seen so far with me, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. I don't know whether that's the third or fourth video that I have. Whoa. Well, I'll tell you what, if that last one was a hoax, that's one hell of a hoax, because they appeared to be truly terrified. They appear to be truly terrified. I don't personally think it was a hoax. I mean, I could be wrong. But yeah. All right, yeah, that's the third one. Okay. Let's go to 11 scary videos you shouldn't watch in the dark. Okay, you guys ready? I know I am, or at least I'm going to do my best to try to be here. All right, away we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 11 scary videos.
Oh man.
But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I can't remember whether we watched this before or not. I really can't. So, if I see something familiar, we'll just stop and go on to the last one, okay?
The first video we'll be having a look at today comes to us from a TikToker named Olivia Shepard. In the video, we watched
pretty.
Olivia filming the area near her
Well,
neighbor
she's pretty.
after seeing something very unusual.
Some ghosts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, we did this. Hang on. Let me go to...
Walks to the place where the figure was seen in the daytime, proving
Yeah, okay. See what 10 was. Oh, hospital.
25 particular room, so what she discovered.
Yes, yeah. Yes, we've seen this one.
Sabia Films and
Lover tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Yeah, we saw this one too.
or flicker on and off, if anything's there.
Ik durf echt niet.
If you look carefully enough, you can make out what randomly causes Sabia to panic before the video ends shortly after. Now flickering lights will explain away.
Yeah, we've seen this.
a completely normal day, just washing dishes. He even says he heard it bounce. He then turns the camera around to the floor and points out
we've
the
seen
green
this.
ball sitting there.
Yeah, the green football.
One that showed him the sky ahead doesn't take.
See that tree? It's very clearly lit.
Oh yeah, we've seen this. We've seen this too. All right, this is hospital. Yeah, there's that.
If you watch closely, you'll notice a dark figure sprinting past
outside
at an unnaturally fast speed. Just a second or two later, the stove inside the kitchen goes absolutely berserk, shaking and clattering as if something invisible just attacked it.
Holy moly. Yeah, I remember that.
Sometimes filled with pure nitrous of storage for head effect.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh yeah, I see that. Somebody's peeking around at her. I think that was just some creepy guy looking at her. I don't think it was a ghost. I think it was just some creep. It's just some creepy person looking at her. And I tell you what, if I'll look through with this one, I'll look through the videos that we've seen. And if it turns out I haven't reacted to this one, I watched Starter Kicks react to this. But if we haven't reacted to this one, I'll come back and react to this myself. And we'll just do a one video reaction of that. Yeah.
In the video posted to their official, she's calmly tidying up, just going about her business.
Yeah.
And everything seems.
It's like, whoa, what the heck? Whoa, I'm out of here. Yeah, we saw this. I think we saw this. That was creepy. Let's see.
TikTok user British Bulldogs led, according to him.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Who in the world is peeking through the blinds like that? Just if anyone. Like vibe. Almost.
Yeah. Which one was this?
Oakland, Atlanta. He pans across a Victorian-themed holiday celebration nearby, complete with Christmas carolers in period outfits. Creepy turn.
Let me watch my step here. Give me 1 second. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, oh man, that's either a ghost or somebody peeking around, giving them a creepy time. All right. Okay. I cannot remember whether we saw this or not. Yeah, I cannot remember whether we saw this or not. And I'll look through, like I said, I'll look through our archive. I'll look through my archives of uploaded videos, and if we didn't see this, if I didn't react to this yet, I'll come back and I'll 11 scary videos you shouldn't watch in the dark. I'll come back and react to it. Okay, guys. All right, last video of the night is Nuke's top 5 10 scary videos. Don't watch alone. So here we go.
Jonathan Javier Molina works as an EMT in Mendoza Province. Jonathan Javier Molina works as an EMT in Mendoza Province, Argentina. One night after finishing a late shift, he's sitting just inside the hospital corridor when he notices something very strange. He thinks he keeps seeing someone sitting inside his car. He pulls out his phone and starts recording. And what he captures is truly bizarre.
I'm still in the hospital right now, and I heard a bang. I turned around because I thought, well, who's coming in? The thing is, there was no one behind me. Oh. I looked inside the car and said, oh, but of the car. What is that? Oh. Ooh. What is that?
Pero parece como si fuese un reflejo.
It's moving though.
No. Ya, salimos rápido para que vean que no es mentira. Mamá, la piel de gallina, hermano.
Oh man, I'll get goosebumps too. That's creepy.
Cagazo.
And there's nobody there.
Nadie.
Whoa.
Nadie. Un montón. Es un montón. Mierda.
Oh, and it's back again.
La puta que te parió.
It's looking at you, yeah. It's back again. Oh my gosh, that's creepy.
No, chavo. No.
And now it's gone.
Oh! Translucent figure just sitting in the passenger
Oh
seat of
my
his car.
goodness.
It's faint, but the shape is clearly there. He goes outside to check.
Oh my.
The front and back doors and showing the empty interior.
Yeah, it's empty. There's nothing
He
there.
to prove that no one is nearby. But after going back inside, he looks back out at his car.
And there it is again.
When whatever it is appears in his car again. This time, it seems to be staring right
at him. Yes. And then it says again.
So, did Jonathan capture a ghost outside the hospital trying to hitch a ride? And if not, then just what is this? Let me know what you think.
I think he caught something.
Graveyard shift. A security guard working the overnight shift at a cemetery decides to film a quick video for his brother-in-law, just to show him how creepy the place is after dark. He heads into the on-site crematorium to do a little filming, and that's when things get weird.
Lights, they turn off automatically at a certain hour. And I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna walk you through friend that works, that he would see and hear things coming from these furnaces when they're burning the bodies. So when I'm walking through here, they usually put the urns out to send to the families. So when I'm walking here at night, I walk right by these urns that they put on these tables here. And then I come down, freaking out.
What the hell? What the hell? Go back if you didn't see it.
Freaking out.
Now what? Okay, I hear it. Oh, what the? Whoa! Oh! Whoa, dude, run! Yeah.
As he walks deeper into the room where the bodies are cremated, the audio on his phone starts to glitch. Then he freezes as he hears a sharp clinking sound from somewhere nearby. He turns the camera, and that's when he notices one of the urns, an urn that actually has someone's ashes inside, and the lid is moving. It slowly tips upward like something inside is trying to get out.
Ooh, that's
He
creepy.
decides he's seen about enough.
Yeah.
He starts heading for the exit when he notices movement again, this time in the doorway. The curtains are swaying even though the air in the room is still. And then, clear as day, something pushes them open from the other side. And that's it. The guard just makes a run for it. So, is something lingering inside the cemetery's crematorium? Are the spirits of the departed not really departing? Let me know. The Transparent Trespasser, a Florida live streamer named Michael, mostly posts gaming content on his social media. He's not a ghost hunter, and he's definitely never filmed anything paranormal. Until now. Michael says his mom has been complaining that something keeps waking her up by tapping on the bedroom window every morning before sunrise. He says his dad brushed it off at first because the window faces their backyard,
That's
which is
creepy.
surrounded by a gated and locked 7-foot fence. Nothing should be getting back there. Eventually, after hearing the complaints a few too many times, Michael's dad sets up a camera pointing out the bedroom window. What he captures chills him to his core.
All right, look, it's starting now. The security light turns on. It picks up. And then it walks back. It's at the corner of the house. You see him walking? It's like a short guy. And then you see the trees move. Y los árboles se movió.
What? There's a little person. Where?
At 4:27 a.m., long before sunrise, a small translucent figure strolls through the backyard along the tree line. Now, normally I'd just say it's a little kid and probably some bad camera compression, but something about this figure seems a bit off. It doesn't really move like a child, but more like a very small adult, maybe 3 to 4 feet tall. And also, why would a child climb a 7-foot fence at 4:27 a.m. just to wander around someone's backyard? So what did Michael's dad capture here? A spirit, a duende, a gnome, or just one very strange camera glitch? As always, you decide. Run through the jungle.
Okay, I gotta see that again. Mute this. What in the world? Okay. Yeah, that's creepy. Sorry about that. Whoa. Well, it's either a little old being or it's a little ghost.
As always,
I don't know, man.
Run through the jungle.
Run through the jungle. Oh
From the YouTube
boy.
channel, Josh the Intern creator Josh McCartney films his outdoor travel and adventure as he explores the world. In one video, Josh heads deep into the jungles of Sri Lanka in search of one of the country's oldest prehistoric sites, the Belalina Cave, also known as the, quote, Cannibal Cave. As Josh treks further into the jungle, two men suddenly step out from somewhere in the brush, and they begin following him. They match his pace, and they stop when he stops. Eventually, they catch up, and one of the men tells Josh that he should follow them because they, quote, want to show him something. Josh immediately gets uneasy and decides to start filming.
I've been joined by some friends. They're showing me around. Very cool. I thought it was a bit strange that as soon as I began filming, they moved out of the shot. But I tried to ignore them and stayed focused on filming the cave I'd worked so hard to reach. Yet every time I lowered the camera, they would tell me to follow them as they wanted to show me something. At this point, I did feel quite uncomfortable, but I decided to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think these guys want to show me something. All right. We going this way? But when I finally saw what they wanted to show me, everything changed. Wow. It was an abandoned house, and they wanted me to go in first. Okay, I'll follow you. After you. And at this point, out of the corner of my eye, I noticed one of the men was moving behind me. And at that moment, my gut instinct kicked in loud and clear. Get out now. I'm just gonna get one more shot, okay? One more shot. Oh, sorry. I'm just shooting, filming, and doing more. And then I'll come, okay? I stayed calm, acted like I wasn't suspicious, and slowly walked back towards the entrance. But it seemed like they didn't want me to leave. I'll come soon. I just want to shoot this. But you go, I'll stay. And then I come later. I'm just filming everything. Okay? Okay. So I pretended to take the shot, and when I saw they were distracted, I made my move. At first, I walked at a normal pace, as off camera I had told them I'd forgotten something on the trail. But then, I heard footsteps coming after me, and that's when I ran. Oh, I'm gonna have a sit. Alright guys, so I have made it to safety. I wanted to wait until I was off the isolated road because there's only one way up and one way down to that cave. The adrenaline is rushed out of me. I ran down that mountain. That's why I'm very, very sweaty.
Josh says that in his travels in Sri Lanka, most of the people he's met have been very friendly. But this encounter just seemed different.
What I would say, is they could be extremely friendly, and they just genuinely wanted to show me something in that abandoned house, and I just so happened to walk by, and they're like, we're going up there anyway, we'll show him something. And I've had those experiences here in Sri Lanka where locals want to show me something and they're super friendly and lovely. This to me just didn't feel like that, and so I was better safe than sorry, and so I got out of there. This is a decision that I made. These guys could have been nice and genuinely wanting to show me something. That is just not what I felt in the moment, and I've just got to trust that gut instinct, especially when I'm out there remote on my own. I've just got to trust my gut, and so that's what I did.
Now, honestly, Josh is a little more optimistic than me because I don't think there's a chance in hell that these guys were up to anything good.
No.
But hey, let me know what you think. Were these guys just being friendly? Or was Josh about 2 seconds away from something horrible? The wax shaman. Maria Sabina was a revered shaman and spiritual healer from Oaxaca, Mexico. Maria's fame in the West and the attention it brought upset her local community, and she suffered because of it. She was an outcast to her neighbors. Her house was burned down, and her son was killed. Maria Sabina died in poverty at the age of 90, suffering from malnutrition. As part of an exhibit on witchcraft, the Ocampo Museum in Guadalajara, Mexico displayed a very lifelike figure of Maria Sabina. But soon after it went up, visitors began to complain, saying the figure moved or even tried to grab them. The following creepy video was recorded by one of the very frightened museum visitors.
Oh, yeah.
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
The wax figure of Maria Sabina appears to quickly turn its head and look directly at the man. And as you might expect, he just freaks right out.
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
The man showed his video to museum manager Ricardo Barbosa, who posted it online, and it immediately went viral. Ricardo posted a second video to prove that the wax figure of Maria Sabina is definitely not supposed to move.
No, she's not supposed
¿Qué
to
onda,
move.
amigo? No manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada, no es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
Museum manager Ricardo Barbosa shows that the wax figure is completely solid and immovable. It contains no gears, no wires, and no motorized parts. It's just a wax figure that should not move at all. So what do you think happened here? Let me know down in the comments. Secret roommate. Haley and her friends are staying in an Airbnb with their moms when they discover something very strange. A secret door hidden under a rug at the bottom of the stairs.
And I wanted to open it to see what was down there. So then I got my phone because I wanted to get a video of me going down there to see what was down there because it was actually creepy.
Haley starts to record as they open the hidden door, revealing a dark cellar beneath the house.
We found a secret door underneath.
So it turns out someone is living down there. A woman's voice suddenly yells up at them from somewhere in the darkness.
Who got trapped down there?
Oh my goodness.
Now, they say they have no idea who was living in the cellar, but I have an idea. It was the owner. That's what I think. Because I featured several videos on this channel of weird people who rent out their house and then just secretly hide inside somewhere.
What the hell?
You're the people that I let the house to, right?
Yeah.
You're here on holiday?
Yeah, who are you?
I own the house. I'm Richard. Hope you don't mind, but
Well, no, but it's a bit weird. What's happening? What's happening here?
look, this should be no problem. I'm not going to interfere with you.
But you're interfering with me now.
No.
And you where's your clothes gone? Where's your clothes?
They're in the washing machine.
So, next time you stay at an Airbnb, just be aware that the creepy owner might just be living inside.
Oh
there
my
with you.
gosh.
And that is truly disturbing.
That is disturbing. Oh my gosh.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5,
Oh my
nukestop5
gosh.
at gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there.
Yeah,
Living
I
doll.
bet.
TikTok user Chiqui Chica says that her granddad collects old antique dolls and mannequins, something that really creeps her out when she goes to visit her grandparents. One night, she's busy on her laptop in a room full of those old dolls, when suddenly she sees something that chills her to her core.
This thing just moved.
Screaming about the Dallas Cowboys and the Stephen Fulton in this organization. So again, kudos to the Cowboys going on the road, getting a good win. See how we react. There's a saying in golf: there's no pictures on the scorecard. If you're down, you don't care if it's by $5 or anything. You just happy that you moved to 2-2. The injury to Parsons and anything at this point, he just let right go.
Ooh. From the way she's acting, I don't think she expected that.
Are you real? You can do it again. I won't watch.
At first, Chica is freaked out by the creepy doll and walks out of the room, and the door just slowly swings shut behind her. But she goes back in and tries to get the doll to move again, and it does. In the mirror, you can clearly see the doll's hand move across its knee. But did you see it? Just before the doll's hand moves, a strange shadow passes across the wall, moving toward the old doll. So is this bizarre old antique doll haunted by the spirit of one of its former owners? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Pulled under. In Indonesia, a little girl named Zaina and her brother are playing in their bedroom as the family security camera quietly records. But as the little girl crawls across the floor, something seems to pull her. Zaina's mother, who was away at work, later watches the security footage back as she records her horrified reaction. Zaina in their bedroom under.
Oh yeah, okay.
You decide.
Oh, there we go.
Just an
okay, let me look at this again, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, this is supposed to be this mannequin right here. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Well, look at it this way. If it's a hoax, oh, it moved. Yeah, if it's a hoax, it's an elaborate hoax, you guys. It's a very good hoax.
His hand moves, a strange shadow passes across the wall.
Yeah, there we go.
Toward the old doll.
Uh-huh.
So is this bizarre old antique doll haunted by the spirit of one of its former owners?
Might be.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
If it's a hoax, it's one hell of a hoax.
Pulled under. In Indonesia, a little girl named Zaina and her brother are playing in their bedroom as the family security camera quietly records. But as the little girl crawls across the floor, something seems to pull her. Zaina's mother, who was away at work, later watches the security footage back as she records her horrified reaction.
Oh, she not very... Whoa! Get her, get her, get her, get her! Oh. Oh, now that's just mean. I don't care who it is down there or what it is down there that's dragging her under the bed. That's just mean. That's a bully for you right there. Let her go, man. Let her go. Yeah, big brother. Well, get her out of there. Well, get her. Yeah, get your sister. Get your sister, bud. Come on, man. Oh, thank goodness grandmother's here. Big brother couldn't help. Okay.
Demi Allah, kalau ada yang nyeret, sumpah demi Allah. Bukan dia pergi. Abang Asli. Siapa nih? Kita enggak.
Never. Oh.
The little brother just...
Yeah, that's just... Whoever did that to her, that's just mean. That's just mean.
The little brother just kinda lies there, staring at his phone as his
Yeah.
sister seems to be slowly dragged under the bed.
Yeah, this is why we're all going to die. Because we're all too attached to our phones and devices. Yeah.
Zaina starts screaming, whether in pain or fear, it's hard to tell, but her brother barely reacts. Eventually, he calls for help and their grandmother rushes in, but even she can't pull the little girl out. A nearby neighbor hurries in to help, and the two of them actually have to lift the entire bed. Finally, the grandmother manages to free terrified little Zaina and pulls her into her arms. Their mother, whose shocked voice can be heard on the video, says she has no idea what to make of it. She genuinely believes that something pulled her daughter under that bed.
Yeah, because you could see her fighting. Yeah, I agree with the mother. Something pulled that little girl under that bed.
But what do you think?
I think she's right.
Scary videos. This is...
Oh boy, here we go. Scary videos.
But what do you think?
I think she did.
Scary videos. This
Oh
is the
boy.
place for weird or silly videos, or actually this week it's ones that didn't quite fit the regular list, but are still creepy in their own way. First up, a young woman named Lexi is just hanging out at home with her dog. Nothing unusual.
Oh.
But her black lab suddenly locks onto something across the room. Something truly bizarre.
That's just the motion of that, dude.
So this video was sent to me a couple of hundred times in email and on TikTok, and some of the people in the video comments are just straight up freaking right out. But it turns out that this is just a Christmas decoration doing what it do.
Yeah.
Because it's actually designed to move. Like
yeah, it
freaking
is.
Out of the family dog is just a bonus.
Yeah.
This next video is something that some people seem to think
Yeah.
might actually be paranormal. So I'll just put it here and leave that up to you. Kath Noel hears eerie laughter coming from her baby monitor. She goes to check and sees this.
My husband and I are just wondering if we should call a priest. Hun, call a priest. Douse that little girl in holy water. Yeah, y'all got, I'm with Daughter Kicks. Y'all got yourselves a demon baby. Douse that little girl in holy water, honey. Get a priest.
The little girl just seems to wake up laughing maniacally and staring at the nanny cam. Now, there's no denying that this clip is creepy as hell, but I'm just gonna write this one off to, babies do weird shit.
Yeah, that's true. And she may have woken up for a funny dream.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In the video comments, people mentioned that Kath wondered if they should call a priest. This person says, I'm a priest, don't call me. Another popular video comment is, move immediately.
And leave the child.
And then someone just simply posted this lovely picture of someone throwing a baby. Anyway, that's all for this week. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back again next week.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Oh man. Oh, that, yeah. Okay. All right, guys. That's enough for right now. That's enough for right now. I might do some more later on this week. We'll have to see. And like I said, I'll with that Laster Spooks video, I'll look through my videos and see if we've I'll look through and see if we've done that. And if we haven't, yeah, we'll I'll put it on a reaction video. Okay, guys? I'll put it on the reaction video and we'll react to that and a few others. But I think we have reacted to that. I'll have to see. But until then, that's going to be all. You know, if you like what you see so far, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate it. Be sure and leave and if you like what you've seen on Sir Spooks and Nukes, please visit their channels and leave a like and subscribe to them as well. It doesn't cost anything. All right, guys, that's going to be it for right now. I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, you guys stay safe. And in this case, stay warm and stay awesome. All right.